Okay, so good afternoon to one and all. In the previous lecture of electrical machine first, we have discussed regarding types of transformer. So there are some types of transformer according to construction. There are two types of transformer according to phasing. There are two types of transformer according to the voltage level. There are two types of transformer according to the application. Also there are two types of transformer according to their use, or it may be according to their rating. Okay, so see, there are current transformer, potential transformer, that means for measuring instrument, for measurement of higher value. Then according to phasing, there are two single phase and three phase. According to voltage level, there are step up and step down. According to application, there are power transformer and distribution transformer. And according to construction, there are two types, that is core type and shell type. Okay, core type transformer and shell type transformer. So the basic difference between the core type and shell types is that in case of core type transformer, the winding of the transformer, it will be encircle the some portion of the core. कोरचा काही पोर्शन हा वाइंडिंग एनसर्कल्स करत आहे. आणि इन केस ऑफ सेल टाइप ट्रान्सफॉर्मर, some portion of the winding it can be encircles by that of core itself. core काय करेल, काही पोर्शन काय करेल, encircles करेल, or it may be surrounds. So these are the basic difference between the core type and shell type transformer. Core type and shell type transformer, this is the basic difference आहे. Okay, so this part we have already discussed detail in the previous lecture. So in that the remaining part is that the current transformer and potential transformer. What is the current transformer and what is the potential transformer, we will see. Then we will move. Our next point is that the transformer on no load condition and a transformer on load condition. म्हणजे load condition ला transformer and their phasor diagram, on a no load condition transformer and their phasor diagram. Okay, see, the current transformer it is used for a measuring and also for a protection purpose. Okay, so current transformer, generally we can call it as a CT, that is current transformer. It is used for a measuring, as a measuring instrument, and also it is used as a protection purpose, or it is also used for a protection purpose. When the current in the circuit is high, to apply directly to the measuring instrument, म्हणजे जो काही करंट असेल मेजर करण्यासाठी जो काही करंट असेल, if the current it is high, that means to measure directly by using the instrument, at that situation we are using the current transformer. That is, current transformer is used to transform the high current into the desired value of the current required in the circuit. Okay, जे काय मेजरिंग इन्स्ट्रुमेंट आहेत, सो आपण आता प्रॅक्टिकल मध्ये मेजरिंग इन्स्ट्रुमेंट बघतोय. सो करंट मेजरमेंट साठी आपण ॲमीटर यूज करतोय. फॉर व्होल्टेज मेजरमेंट वी आर युजिंग द व्होल्टमीटर. For the power measurement we are using the wattmeter. But this instrument having and some of the rated value, or it may be some of the range, त्याला काहीतरी एक रेंज आहे करंट मेजरमेंट साठी. सपोज we have taken 0 to 20 ampere current ammeter, or it may be 0 to 50 ampere ammeter. Okay, so it will measure the current in some of the specified limit. Okay, if we want to measure the current in the maximum value, or it may be a high value, then if we are using this instrument directly to that of value, then it will be get burned. Okay, so instead of using this, we are using the current transformer, and first using the current transformer we are converting the value of that current into a desired value, or it may be required value of that of instrument. The instrument च्या required value ला आपण काय करतोय, value add. So this is the current transformer, which is used as a measuring instrument, and also it can be used for a protection purpose. The primary winding of the current transformer, it is connected in series with that of main supply. Okay, so generally the current transformer, it is used in the substation, or it may be it is used in the distribution level. Okay, the current transformer असतो. So I think you people seen the substation. Substation मधले first equipment असेल wave trapper. Second one is that lightning arrestor. Third one is nothing but current transformer, that is CT. Next one equipment in that PT, that is potential transformer. After that there is a circuit breaker is there. After that there is a one measuring instrument is there. After that it can be fed to that of other distribution side. Okay, so these are the substation equipment is there. So the current transformer, it is used to convert that high value of current into a desired value which is required to that of circuit. So the primary winding, it is connected directly to that of main supply. Current transformer ची जी काय primary winding असेल, so this primary winding, it is connected in a series with that of main supply. Main supply च्या series मध्ये connect करते. And the various measuring instrument like ammeter, voltmeter, wattmeter, or the protective relay coil, they have accurate current ratio and phase relation. Okay, so this instrument transformer, it is having an accurate current ratio and phase relation. That means three phase असेल, three phase relation, single phase relation, to enable the meter accurately on the secondary side. Okay, so that's a kind of phase relation असेल, it is correct or accurate phase relation to run the another one meter, or it may be another measuring instrument which is connected on the secondary side. So the term ratio has a great significance in the CT. Okay, त्याच्यामध्ये जो काही terms ratio असेल, so this terms ratio has a great significance in the CT, that is current transfer. See, for example is given here, if its ratio is 2000/5. Okay, see, याचा जर रेशो 2000/5 असेल, that means primary current is 2000 ampere and the secondary current, it is nothing but 5 ampere. Secondary side चा current काय आहे? 5 ampere. So the measuring instrument, it is able to read this value in between 0 to 5 ampere. It means CT has an output of 5 ampere when the input current is 2000 ampere. CT म्हणजे करंट ट्रान्सफॉर्मरचा ज्यावेळेस प्रायमरी करंट 2000 एम्पियर असेल, then the secondary current, it may be a 5 ampere on the primary side. Okay, the accuracy of the current transformer, it should be depends upon the factor like burden on CT. So burden, load, temperature, phase angle, rating, and saturation. Okay, so these are the some factors. It will be depends for the accuracy of current transformer. Current transformer च्या accuracy ला हे factor depend आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये पहिला factor आहे, this one is nothing but burden. So burden on the CT, you people may be studying this part in the switchgear and protection. So burden on the CT, then load, how much load, then the temperature rise, whether the temperature within the specified limit or not, phase change. Okay, then rating of equipment and the saturation level. Okay, so these are the some of the factors which are depends on the accuracy of the current transformer. Current transformer च्या accuracy वरती काय असेल depends. Now potential transformer, again the potential transformer, it is somewhat called as a voltage transformer, or it is also called as voltage transformer. The primary winding is connected across the high voltage line whose voltage is to be measured. याची primary winding जी आहे potential transformer ची, this primary winding, it is connected across the high voltage line. High voltage line ला connect केले असेल. Okay, so primary winding, it is connected to that of high voltage line, whose value is to be measured, and all the measuring instrument and the meter are connected to the secondary side of the transformer. जे काय measuring instrument असतील or the meter, it can be connected to that of secondary side. The main function of potential transformer is to step down the voltage level. व्होल्टेज लेवल म्हणजे हाय व्होल्टेजचं कन्व्हर्जन आपण लो व्होल्टेज मध्ये करतोय. सो टू स्टेप डाउन द व्होल्टेज within the safe limit or it may be safe value. So the primary winding of the potential transformer is earthed or grounded as a safety point. So for the safety precaution or for the safety point of view, the primary winding of the potential transformer, it is grounded. Primary winding काय केले असेल, ground केले असेल. So for example, the voltage ratio primary to secondary is given as 500 to 120. It means that the output voltage is 120 when the 500 volt is applied to the primary. 500 to 120, it is the ratio. That means the output voltage, it is 120 when the input or the primary voltage, it is 500. ज्यावेळेस primary voltage 500 असेल, at that situation the output voltage, it is 120. So it is understand by using or by seeing this ratio. या रेशो वरून लक्षात येतं. Here it is also 2000 by 5. It is called as a CT ratio, current transformer ratio, and this one is called as a PT ratio, potential transformer ratio. Okay, CT ratio and PT ratio. According to the CT ratio and PT ratio, we are analyzing whether the output of that current transformer, it is 5 ampere when the primary current is 2000 ampere. Similarly, for the potential transformer, the output, it is 120 volt when the input, it is at 500 volt. Okay, so this is the two transformer, like current transformer and the potential transformer. Okay, so this part we have left in the previous one, so that we have taken today. Now next one point is that the transformer on load condition and the transformer on no load condition. Transformer on no load and the load condition, that is on load, with phasor diagram. In that we will see the first one point is that transformer on no load condition. Transformer on no load condition. आपण पहिला transformer no load condition चा part बघूया. Okay, see, suppose we have considered the ideal transformer. So ideal transformer, it means that it is a one type of transformer. There are no losses. Is nothing but the ideal transformer. Ideal transformer म्हणजे काय? So it is not having an either core losses, or it may be constant losses, or it may be variable losses. That is, it is having an no losses. That means it is a ideal type of transformer. हा एक ideal transformer असेल. So, but in case of practical transformer, or it may be practical type of transformer, this practical types of transformer, it required some of the modification. Okay, so some of the modification, it should be required, and so this modification, it is useful while putting the transformer on actual on load condition. ज्यावेळेस transformer आपण load condition ला put करतोय, before putting the transformer on load condition, we want to analyze that transformer, or we want to calculate the losses. त्याचे काही practical transformer चे आपल्याला losses calculate करावे लागतील. Okay, so that means the core loss we want to calculate. Core loss we want to calculate at no load condition. ज्यावेळेस transformer no load condition ला असेल, at that situation we want to calculate the core losses. Okay, see, a transformer is said to be on a no load. See, याच्यामध्ये confusion होतं थोडंसं. See here, transformer on no load and transformer on load. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस ट्रान्सफॉर्मर वरती लोड नाहीये ही कंडिशन, आणि ज्यावेळेस ट्रान्सफॉर्मर वरती लोड पुट केलंय त्यावेळेची कंडिशन. ऑन लोड अँड ऑन नो लोड, याच्यामध्ये कन्फ्युजन होतं थोडंसं. ऑल ऑफ यू कीप इन माइंड द वर्ड. समवॉट क्वेश्चन पेपर मध्ये क्वेश्चन विचारलेला असेल, एक्सप्लेन द ट्रान्सफॉर्मर ऑन नो लोड कंडिशन. इट मे बी यू पीपल राईट द ट्रान्सफॉर्मर ऑन लोड कंडिशन बिकॉज ऑफ द काय म्हणतो आपण, that means fast reading, or it may be your fast understanding capturing. So transformer on no load or it may be transformer on load condition. So we will discuss first one, that is transformer on no load condition. ज्यावेळेस ट्रान्सफॉर्मर वरती लोड पुट केलेला नाहीये. What are the losses? What is the effect of that of current, or it may be input? See, a transformer is said to be on no load when its secondary side winding is open circuited. बघा, transformerचं construction, here it is primary winding, so this one is the primary winding, this one is the secondary winding. Here it is one of the ammeter, it can be connected in series with that of transformer, primary winding. And the secondary side, if the secondary side, it can be kept open circuited. जर secondary side open circuit ठेवली म्हणजे याच्यामध्ये एखादा लोड नाही कनेक्ट केला, so this is the open circuited secondary, then we can call it as a transformer on no load condition. Okay, बघा, secondary open आहे, then what amount of current it will be flowing? करंट किती फ्लो होत असेल सेकंडरी ओपन आहे म्हटल्यानंतर? How much amount of current it will be flowing from secondary side if the secondary it is open circuited? Give me reply. Zero. Okay, so because of open circuited terminal, there is a no current it will be flowing. But in case of open circuited terminal, there are some of the voltage it will be present across this terminal. त्याच्या across मध्ये voltage present असेल, current flowing through the secondary side, it should be zero. That is I secondary, suppose I have represented I2, it is equals to 0. See, the transformer, it is said to be on no load. Transformer, it is said to be on no load when its secondary side winding it is open circuited. In other word, nothing is attached and the transformer loading is 0. Okay, meaning of that, त्याच्यावरती load put केलेला नाहीये. Okay, so load is not putted on that. That means meaning of that, it is no load and there is nothing attached at the secondary side. Okay, so what will happen? When the AC sinusoidal supply is connected to the primary winding of the transformer, a small current I, no load, or it may be IO, will flows through the primary coil winding due to the presence of primary supply voltage. Okay, see, understand this concept. ज्यावेळेस secondary side no load condition ला आहे. Okay, so the no load condition is nothing but there is a no load on that of secondary side, so the output current it will be 0. But when the supply is provided to that of primary winding, supply it can be connected to that of primary winding, there is a some small amount of current it will be flowing in the primary coil. Primary winding madun kaitari current flow in, so this current it will be read by this ammeter. Suppose this current it is represented by I open or IO. IO current it will be flowing through that of primary coil. Okay, so if the some amount of current it will be flowing through that of primary coil, it will set up some of the flux in that of primary winding. त्याच्यामुळे primary winding मध्ये flux काय होतील, setup होतील. So we are connecting the primary winding to that of supply. So primary voltage, suppose it is single phase transformer, suppose we have applied the primary voltage, it is nothing but 230 volt. Due to that of primary supply, some of the current it will be flowing from that of primary winding of the transformer. This current it will be read by that ammeter. Due to that current, it will set up some of the flux phi in that of primary winding. त्याच्यामुळे primary winding मध्ये काहीतरी flux काय होते, setup होते. So this flux it will be links to that of secondary coil. हा flux जो आहे secondary coil ला link होईल. Okay, because of the magnetically coupling between that, so it will induces some of the EMF in the secondary winding, that is ES, it is the secondary winding EMF. It will induce a secondary EMF in the secondary side. So this induced EMF is nothing but output voltage across that transformer, output of the secondary side transformer. But current it is equals to 0, so that power at the output side it is equals to 0. P is equals to V into I. P is equals to V into I. व्होल्टेज प्रेझेंट आहे, ओपन सर्किटेड टर्मिनल मध्ये व्होल्टेज प्रेझेंट असतं. So I2 it is 0, so that power it is 0 because it is no loaded or not loaded. See, when the secondary circuit is open, nothing connected, a back EMF along with the primary winding resistance acts to limit the flow of this primary current. Okay, बघा, there is a open circuited terminal, there is a open circuited terminal, that is secondary circuit open circuited terminal. That means there are no load is connected. So due to that, the back EMF or the induced EMF in the secondary side, induced EMF in the secondary side along with that of primary side, it will act as a resistance to limit the flow of primary current. म्हणजे प्रायमरी करंट किती घ्यायचा याचा फ्लो लिमिट करण्यासाठी this induced EMF at the secondary side as well as induced EMF at the primary side, it will provides a opposition, or it may be it will provides a resistance, okay, to flow the minimum amount of current from the primary. Okay, so obviously this no load primary current I0 must be sufficient to maintain the magnetic field to produce the required back EMF. Okay, so हा जो काय करंट असेल, that is no load current, this no load current, it is sufficient to produce the back EMF or the to induce the EMF produce करण्यासाठी जो काय लागेल current, so this current, sufficient current, it will be taken by that taken from the supply at the no load condition. Now see, consider the circuit below. The ammeter above will indicate a small current, it will be flowing through the primary winding even though the secondary circuit is open circuited. Okay, जरी secondary circuit open circuit असेल, then also some of the primary current it will be flowing, त्याच्यामधून primary current काहीतरी flow होतोय. So as we already understand in case of DC motor मध्ये आपण बघितलेलं आहे, when the load is not put on the motor, then also motor takes some of the current at the initially motor it will be take some of the current at a no load condition. So this current it is required to overcome the losses. जे काय no load condition चे losses असतात, ते losses overcome करण्यासाठीचा जो काय current असेल, only that amount of current it can be taken by that machine from the supply. See, the ammeter above, it will be indicate a small current flowing through the winding, that is flowing through the primary winding, even though the secondary circuit is open circuited. Secondary circuit जरी open असेल, it will take some amount of current from the primary. This current, it is nothing but a no load primary current. Okay, now why this primary current is required? So this no load primary current is made up of the following two components. हा जो काय primary current असेल, this primary current it is made up of a following two components. In that first one, an in phase current IE which supplies the core losses, okay, to overcome the losses or as supply the core losses, and a small amount of current, that is IM, at 90 degree to the voltage which set up the magnetic flux. Okay, it will set up in the magnetic flux. See, here it is diagram, it can be drawn, the voltage versus current characteristics. See, V versus flux phi, or it may be current characteristics. Here the suppose initially the no load current taken by the machine, it is nothing but I0 ampere, I0 amount of current it will be taken. If this I0 it will be resolved into two component, as I0 it will be resolved into two component, one component along with that of x axis, one component along with that of y axis. एक component x axis च्या along मध्ये असेल, एक component y axis च्या along मध्ये असेल. See, in that this current it is nothing but I mu, and this current it is nothing but IW. हा जो काय current असेल, it is nothing but I mu, and this current it is nothing but IW. Okay, So see, the current taken from the supply is to overcome these two losses. So these two losses is nothing but it is nothing but the magnetizing component of no load current. This one is the I mu is nothing but magnetizing component of this no load current, and the IW is nothing but working component of the no load current. No load currents of working component. See, and in phase current IE, which is supplies the core loss and ED current loss, and a small amount of current IM at a 90 degree to the voltage we set up the magnetic flux. इथे voltage आहे बघा VP ड्रॉ केले या VP ला एक 90 डिग्री that means along with x axis VP च्या phase मध्ये that means in phase with that of voltage. So sum of this current it is nothing but if we draw the parallelogram then the sum of this current it is nothing but a no load current I0. या दोन्हीची जी काय सम असेल it is nothing but the no load current I0. हा जो काय असेल no load current I0 असेल. So see no load current I0 it will be set up to overcome these losses or to provide these two component. In that first one that is magnetizing component or the magnetizing current, and the second one is that working component. Note that this no load primary current I0 is very small. No load primary current I0 is very small as compared to the transformer normal full load current. Okay, suppose transformer having a normal full load current of 10 ampere, transformer having a normal full load current of 10 ampere. So the no load current it is as compared to that of it is very less, somewhat it is 1 ampere or it is less than 1 ampere. Okay, it is less than 1 ampere. हा जो काय करंट असेल it is less than 1 ampere. Just 1 minute. Okay, see this no load current that is the primary current it is as very small as compared to that of transformer full load current. Also due to the iron losses which are present in the core as well as a small amount of copper losses in the primary winding, I0 does not lag behind the supply voltage VP by exactly 90 degree. So there will be some small phase angle difference. See here, this is the V primary voltage. Suppose applied primary voltage. Due to the losses, it will be present in that of due to some of the iron losses, it will be present in that of core, and also some of the copper losses in the primary winding. This no load current it will not lags behind by that of primary supply by 90 degree. 90 degree na directly lag nahi hai. So 90 degree it is nothing but the that means there is a pure inductance. Okay, so 90 degree phase lag is nothing but pure inductance. So it will be not act as a pure inductance. There are some of the copper loss, that means some of the resistive part is present, as well as there are some of the iron loss is present. So it will lag behind by that of voltage somewhat angle which is less than that of 90 degree. 90 degree पेक्षा कमी angle ना काय होते lag होते. So that the cos of phi is equals to 0. There will be some phase angle difference. त्याच्यामध्ये काहीतरी phase angle difference असेल. Okay, see the total current, that is, see I will write one equation from that. The I mu is equals to I mu, that is magnetizing component of the no load current, it is equals to I0 into sine of phi 0, sine of phi 0. So phi 0 is nothing but angle between these two. या दोन्हीच्या मधला angle असेल, it is nothing but phi. At a no load, 0 is nothing but 0 represented that angle phi at no load condition. I0 is nothing but current I at a no load condition. Okay, so I mu is equals to I0 sine phi 0, and IW, that is working component IW it is equals to I0 cos of phi 0, I0 cos of phi 0. Okay, so see, according to this we are calculating the value of I0, that is I0 square, I0, it is equals to under root of I0, it is equals to under root of I mu square plus IW square, that is magnetizing current त्याचा square plus working component त्याचा square. That means it is the summation of I0 is nothing but, if we draw the parallelogram, so this is the summation of these two component, या दोन components summation म्हणजे no load current at no load condition, current I0 at no load condition. Okay, so see, there are some of the points to be understand or points to be noted from the primary current or the from the no load condition. In that first one, if the no load current or the no load primary current, it is very small, this one is very small as compared to that of full load primary current. full load primary current पेक्षा full load current पेक्षा हा जो काही current असेल हा less असेल or it is very small, so that means it is near about 1% as that of rated current. Okay, हा जो काही current असेल it is near about 1%. Suppose the rated current it is 10 ampere, 1% of that, 1% of that is nothing but suppose near about 0.1 ampere, right? याच्या 1%, 10 ampereच्या 1%, it is nothing but it is near about 0.1 ampere. Similarly 100 ampere, 1% of that is nothing but near about 1 ampere. Okay, so similarly like this. So this current it is very small as compared to that of full load primary current. Full load primary current च्या very small असेल as compared to that the near about 1% of that of full load current. Okay, now the also another one point is that the permeability of the core, it will be varies. That means the permeability, there are core is there in the transformer, so that the permeability of the core, it will be varying with the change in the excitation current. Okay, or the instantaneous value of the current. So the exciting and magnetizing current, that means working component and the magnetizing component, that is exciting and the magnetizing current, it is not sinusoidal, somewhat other content, or it is not sinusoidal, so that it will contain other part also, so it is not sinusoidal, as it should be represented by the vector. Here it should be represented by the vector, because only sinusoidal varying quantity are representing by the rotating vector. Okay, so sinusoidal quantity is rotating vector na represent केली जाते. Now as I0 it is very small, the no load primary copper losses it is negligible. Okay, I0 हा near about 1% आहे सप्लाय करंटच्या किंवा रेटेड फुल लोड करंटच्या, सो दॅट कॉपर लॉस ऍट द प्रायमरी और द नो लोड कंडिशन इट इज निग्लिजिबल. कॉपर लॉसेस जे असतील ते निग्लिजिबल असतील, दॅट इज निग्लिजिबल इज स्मॉल. दॅट मीन्स ॲज द नो लोड प्रायमरी इनपुट, नो लोड प्रायमरी इनपुट it is practically this is the practically overcome the iron loss, only overcome the iron loss. Okay, बघा आपण मोटर मध्ये पण बघितली सेम कंडिशन. सो इन केस ऑफ मोटर, if this machine it can be runs on the no load condition, there is minimum or it may be zero copper losses. So input taken from the supply at no load condition, it is overcome, it is used to overcome the constant losses, that is core losses or it may be iron losses. Similar to that of transformer, same transformer मध्ये. So in case of transformer, the no load current is very small, so that copper losses it is negligible. Copper losses it will be negligible. So copper losses is negligible, that means this no load primary voltage or the no load primary input, it is practically equal to overcome the iron loss in the transformer. ट्रान्सफॉर्मर मधले जे काही आयर्न लॉस आहेत ते ओव्हरकम करण्यासाठीच प्रॅक्टिकली काय करतोय आपण यूज करतोय. ओके, नाउ ॲज पर द प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ single phase transformer, the core loss which is responsible for the shift in the current vector angle phi 0 is known as hysteresis angle of advance. ओके, याच्यामध्ये हा जो काय phi 0 अँगल असेल, angle phi 0, so current vector angle phi 0, somewhat this angle it is called as hysteresis angle of advance. Hysteresis angle of advance. So this is the some MCQ question. So it is somewhat called it as a hysteresis angle of advance. So this angle it is somewhat angle or less than that of 90 degree, 90 degree पेक्षा कमी असेल, because of there is a not pure inductance, or it may be the current, it will not lag behind by the voltage by the 90 degree, exact 90 degree, exact 90 degree na lag होत नाहीये. So it will lag behind by that of voltage somewhat angle which is less than that of 90 degree. Less than angle ना काय होते, less than angle lag होते. Okay, so this is the condition, or this will be conclusion when the transformer it is put on the no load condition. नो लोड कंडिशनला ज्यावेळेस ट्रान्सफॉर्मर पुट करतोय त्याच्यावरून दिस कंडिशन इट विल बी अचीव्ड, और दिस कंक्लूजन वी हॅव अचीव्ड. ओके, सो वी वॉन्ट टू परफॉर्म दिस टेस्ट. ही टेस्ट पण आपल्याला परफॉर्म करायचे. दॅट मीन्स वी वॉन्ट टू डू द एक्सपेरिमेंट. we want to take the OCSC test, that means open circuit and short circuit test of the transformer. OC test म्हणजे open circuit, output of the transformer it should be open circuited. According to this we are able to calculate the core losses. त्याच्यावरून आपण core losses calculate करणार, and by conducting short circuit test we are able to calculate the copper losses, and then we will calculate the efficiency of the transformer. Okay, आपण त्याची efficiency find करणार आहे. So this is related to that of no load condition of the transformer, or when the transformer it is on no load condition. Transformer ज्यावेळेस no load condition ला असेल, at that situation the vector diagram for that transformer it is like this. The no load current it will resolve into two component. One component is nothing but magnetizing component which is along with that of x-axis. Another one component it is nothing but a working component which is along with that of y-axis, or it may be in phase with that of voltage, and it will be working magnetizing component, it will be lag behind by that of supply voltage by an exact 90 degree angle. याच्यामधला अँगल एक्झॅक्ट 90 डिग्री आहे, या दोन्ही मधला अँगल लेस दॅन 90 डिग्री असेल, दॅट इज अँगल बिटवीन दॅट इज नथिंग बट phi 0. दिस अँगल it is called as hysteresis angle of advance. Okay, so this is related to no load condition, that is transformer on no load condition. Okay, getting लक्षात आलं का हे? Hello, give me reply. All of you getting this? Okay. See, this one is the transformer on a no load condition. This is related to transformer putted on no load condition. Now we will solve one problem related to that. याच्यावरचा एक problem आपण घेऊया. When the transformer it is putted on no load condition. See, all of you write the problem. All the value it can be given. A single phase transformer has an energy component, that is IE is equals to 2 ampere. A single phase transformer has an energy component, it is equal to 2 ampere. and the magnetizing component, that is I mu, or I mu, or it may be Im of 5 ampere. Calculate the no load current I0, no load current I0 and resulting power factor, no load current I0 and resulting power factor. For read the problem carefully. Single phase transformer has an energy component or also called as working component, IE, or it is represented by IW of 2 ampere, and the magnetizing component, that is IM or I mu of 5 ampere. Calculate the no load current I0 ची value calculate करायची and resulting power factor we want to calculate. We want to calculate the resulting power factor also. See, as I have told the formula, that is I0 it is equals to under root of Im, we are representing, I am representing here I mu plus IW square, I mu plus IW square. So I mu is nothing but magnetizing component. Magnetizing component किती value 5 square of that, working component value 2 square of that. So it becomes under root of 25 plus 4. It is nothing but under root of 29. Okay. So value of I0. Value of I0. किती आहे ती व्हॅल्यू I0 ची?
.4
5.4 ampere. Okay. So value of I0, it is nothing but 5.4 ampere. Once the value of I0, it can be calculated. You people know the value of magnetizing component, or it may be working component. According to this, you will calculate the value of phi. म्हणजे नो लोडचा पॉवर फॅक्टर किती असेल, सॉरी नो लोडचा अँगल किती असेल. अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस अँगल वी वॉन्ट टू कॅल्क्युलेट द पॉवर फॅक्टर. त्याच्यावरून पॉवर फॅक्टर कॅल्क्युलेट करता येतो. व्हॉट इज द फॉर्म्युला फॉर पॉवर फॅक्टर? डेफिनेशन काय पॉवर फॅक्टरची? कशाने रिप्रेझेंट करतो पॉवर फॅक्टर आपण? टेल मी.
Phi.
Whether phi is angle or power factor? पॉवर फॅक्टर cos phi असतो का ओनली phi असतो?
Cos phi.
Okay, so definition is त्याची तशी आहे. It is the cosine of angle between voltage and current. So that means cos phi. Power factor, it is defined as it is the cosine of angle between voltage and current. Voltage आणि current मधला जो काही angle असेल, so cosine of that is nothing but cos phi, and cos phi is nothing but power factor. So you want to calculate the resulting power factor. Resulting power factor calculate करायचं. I0 calculate केलेलं आहे आपण. You people having an two formula. Working component चा formula आहे IW. It is equals to I0 cos of phi 0. Okay, so we want to calculate cos phi 0. Another one formula, that is I mu, that is magnetizing component, it is equals to I0 sin of phi 0. Okay, हा formula use केला, then you will get the value of phi 0. तुम्हाला phi 0 ची value calculate करावी लागेल. आलेला phi 0 cos ची multiply केला, that means cos of phi 0 घेतले की power factor मिळेल. Okay, if we use this direct value, याच्यावरून ही direct value use केली, then you will get the direct cos of phi 0. कुठला use करा formula. Suppose if I am using the formula first one, I0, according to this, the value of cos of phi 0, it is equals to IW. IW is nothing but working component divided by I0. किती आहे IW ची व्हॅल्यू? IM हा मॅग्नेटायझिंग आहे, IE एनर्जी कंपोनेंट किंवा वर्किंग कंपोनेंट. कीप इन माइंड. सो 2 डिवाइडेड बाय 5 किती येईल?
0.4. 0.4.
0.4 ना. आणि कॉस ऑफ 67.8 अँगल टाका, किती येते बघा. cos of 67.8.
$0.377.
0.377. It is nothing but near about 0.4. दोन्ही मेथड ने गेला तर सेम येईल. सो 2 डिवाइडेड बाय 5 डायरेक्ट येईल 0.4. या मेथडनं 0.77, 0.377. That means it is 0.4. For one digit it is 0.4. Okay. दोन्ही मेथड, दोन्ही फॉर्म्युले, ऑल ऑफ यू राइट द फॉर्म्युला ऑन द सेपरेट पेज किंवा कुठेतरी लिहून घ्या, बिकॉज वी वॉन्ट टू यूज दिस फॉर्म्युले व्हाइल सॉल्विंग द प्रॉब्लेम. फॉर्म्युले यूज करायचे त्यावेळेस आपण प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करत असतो. ओके. गेटिंग ट्रान्सफॉर्मर ऑन नो लोड कंडिशन. रिमेनिंग पार्ट, that is transformer on load condition, we will see in the next lecture. Okay, getting no? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
by conducting this test, that is open circuit test, OC test and SC test, it is important to check the transformer condition. ओपन सर्किट टेस्ट कंडक्ट करावी लागते, as well as शॉर्ट सर्किट टेस्ट पण कंडक्ट करावी लागते. सो फ्रॉम ओपन सर्किट टेस्ट वी आर एबल टू कॅल्क्युलेट द लॉसेस. आपण इथे लॉसेस कॅल्क्युलेट नाहीत केले. while doing the practical we will calculate the losses. Okay, so we will calculate the core loss, and while conducting short circuit test we will calculate the copper losses. After that we will calculate the efficiency of the transformer. Okay, so in this way we will conclude this today's lecture, and we will stop here.